with 2.2 basically having a confirmed release date of early November, I want to talk about what we're gonna see in the future updates after 2.2, and what we're gonna see around just like after 2.2. What is gonna happen? Okay, I don't wanna. So that's what I'm gonna talk about. So let's go really quickly get into it. First thing I think will happen is we will never ever get an update like 2.1 or 2.2 ever again. I don't think in Geometry Dash's lifespan, because I don't think we're gonna have to be able to wait that long. I don't think the community can wait this long again, because if we have to wait this long again, I feel like Geometry Dash would die down in popularity. We wouldn't have this upward spike that we got around 2021 with Geometry Dash popularity. So yeah, I think that's gonna happen. Everything else that gets added is gonna be probably like small bug fixes or refinements or just like different kind of decorations, I think, and then some like cool other updates. 2.3 might be pretty big, but from 2.3 onwards, I don't think we're gonna get anything too major. Another thing that I think will happen is that we're gonna see additions. Like every update is going to be like smaller and smaller with refinements, because Geometry Dash, there's only like a certain stuff you can add to Geometry Dash before it peaks. Because I feel like when you're making a game like Geometry Dash, you've got a peak to how good you can make the game, how perfect you can make it. Once you pass that, you're kind of differentiating from Geometry Dash. The game isn't Geometry Dash anymore. Platformer is kind of showing that, but it's still main Geometry Dash. It's still Geometry Dash. That's fine. But I think that in the future, Robtop's gonna have to be careful on what he adds, because he could go just too far from actual Geometry Dash and put people off, because like we don't know what Geometry Dash actually is. But I think Platformer is still staying in that Geometry Dash range. I feel like Platformer was kind of inevitable to happen to Geometry Dash at some point if we're getting this big of updates. So that's what I think about that. And the last thing I think will happen is, or one last thing, is that the Demon List will not be as popular, full stop. Just, it's not gonna, I feel like we peaked the popularity of Demon List, because now there's so much stuff like Platformer and stuff. I do think the Demon List will get a bit more popular, because there's gonna be probably a Platformer Demon List, but I feel like people are gonna find just new things to do. There's so much to do now in Geometry Dash with this update that people are gonna stop like trying to beat the hardest. People are still gonna beat the hardest of the hardest. Demon List will exist. It just won't be as popular, because now we have more stuff to do. Because in 2.1, you could really just play levels. That's it. You could play easier difficulties, but that's pretty much it. Now we have Platformer. You could speedrun. I think speedrun's gonna happen a lot. We gotta start seeing speedruns on the most popular Platformer levels, because that's just inevitable. With every platformer game, usually they're pretty popular on speedrun.com, from what I know. I know Speedrun 4 on Roblox. That's got a bunch of people playing. I know Super Mario Level Maker and Super Mario, that's got a lot of people playing. So I feel like Geometry Dash will go into a similar kind of vein as that, with all these features, and people will just find other ways to do. I also think, last thing, that we're gonna see a big rise in just content creators and just like people in general making Geometry Dash content. The quality is gonna go up so much, because up until 2.2, the only things we've been able to do really is play levels or discuss topics. That's really the only two things that we've been able to do. But now that we have loads of different stuff, I feel like creators like EVW especially, or Aeon Air, are gonna have so much more stuff to do, and we're gonna just see a big improvement in quality. And of course, with more people playing the game, obviously when 2.2 comes out, we're gonna have more of a chance for these creators to show up. We're gonna have more people playing the game. And that's all I have to really say on this. I know I've only been speaking for like 4 minutes, but that's just a quick recap of everything that I think has happened, or is going to happen. So, thank you for watching the video, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Peace.